All right, here we are at our driveway job. We got about 1/3 of a mile driveway. We got the dozer in. The skid loaders just got done kind of cleaning everything up, raking everything, getting all that mulchy top stuff out of here. Now the dozer's gonna come in. It's responsible for cutting the driveway, taking all the dirt over. There's a house pad up there. It's about 1 acre. It sits really high. We're gonna push some of that dirt over to kind of level everything off so our driveway is just nice and gradual all the way up. There's no ups and downs. It's just steady all the way. We'll slope everything off and swale everything so the water runs away. We'll throw a nice crown in our driveway and it should look really awesome by the time we're done. Well, let's get started. We'll take you guys along. So the next thing I'll show you guys is what we're doing here. So our driveway is gonna kind of come right where we're standing here, but it drops way off. So the house pad is gonna sit up over here. We want that to be as high as possible. We want everything to slope off and it will kind of help the view of the house. Over here, there's just a ton of extra dirt and it's actually higher. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's about 2 foot higher on this side than the house pad side. So we're gonna steal some of that dirt, we're gonna pull it all this way, and we're gonna make this driveway so it sits nice and level. You know, we'll probably have to bring this area up a couple feet, but once we shave that down, it will kind of slope all the water out. Nothing will run back towards the house, and we can utilize all that dirt bringing it back this way. Because right now the water kind of wants to sit in here as it's the lowest point. So we're gonna come in, cut both edges so we can build this area up, and our driveway is just a steady uphill climb the whole way instead of kind of coming up and down and way down here and then straight up to the house site. It's going to be nice and flat the whole way. And for the other side here, this was a little knob, so when you came around the driveway this way, it was low on that side and there was some water sitting there, and then you kind of came up to a point here. And then you went down here, the spot that we're filling up. So we cut that hill out. You can see on both sides, maybe down about 2 foot. And we just pushed all that dirt back down the driveway to raise our driveway up and to get the water to swale out. So now that our driveway is sitting 1 foot to 1.5 foot higher, once we get that gravel up there, it'll be sitting even higher. And then we'll cut swales into both sides with the skid loaders so all the water runs along the driveway instead of over the top. Because if water runs over the top, it's going to erode, it's going to be ice in the winter, and it's just going to be a mess. So our goal is to have no water cross over the driveway. We want everything to stick in those swales, which you guys will see once we kind of start buttoning this place up. All right, we ran into a soil correction. So there was just some sloppier stuff here that we just couldn't get to dry, and it was soft, so I don't want to risk it. We thought it would dry. We flipped it over a bunch of times. It wouldn't dry. So what we're doing now is cutting about a foot out, about 150 foot long, and we're going to take all this material, reutilize it in the back, and we're just going to backfill it all with clean sand, which we got coming now. So you guys will see that shortly. All right, we're wrapped up on this one. Last time you guys seen us was during the soil correction. We got all that figured out. We did a class 5 base on the bottom, packed it super hard, and then we came in with about 6 inches of crushed concrete. That packed super hard as well. Everything looks super good. You can see right where the driveway is. We cut swales in both sides of the driveway so all the water will run out where we want the water to run. If you guys are in need of any driveway work, grading work, clearing work, house pads, anything like that, reach out anytime. You can find us on our website, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. So if anybody wants to see more in depth of the process on this job, we filmed 3 YouTube videos. One was raking and grading. The second one was driveway prep. And then the third one, my favorite, I think it's a great video, is pushing all this concrete base out and packing everything in, and it just looks awesome on camera. So feel free to watch those. Thanks for watching.